Thank you. First of all, thank you for this opportunity. For me, it's a very nice opportunity to present something that we started in 2014. So our initiative, which is an institutional initiative, it is not dealing with a specific kind of funding to project, because we are acting at the European level. So a small introduction. First of all, this initiative started in the frame of the ERIAFF network. ERIAFF network is a network of regions. I introduced it yesterday briefly in another group. It's a network of regions, European regions for innovation in agriculture, food and forestry. It is an informal network. We collect more than 80 regions, members and observers. And forestry was one of the points that we decided to work on together. And so back in 2014, we started for the first time an initiative called Forest Innovation Workshop. And this is the initiative I'm going to present to you today.
Okay.
The aim is to connect innovation ecosystem, forest innovation ecosystem at regional level, at European level. So try to brokerage and to connect people from different regional ecosystems. And the idea originally was also to push for, of course, innovation projects to be connected, exchanged. And as back in 2014, we had for the first time the EIP-AGRI and the operational groups. The idea at the time was also to facilitate contamination, let's say, of ideas for creation of operational groups on forestry, and possibly generating also interregional operational groups. We will see that we have not been successful from the beginning, because it was a process, and managing authorities had to learn about how to implement this. Yeah. So in the end, it was not possible to have these interregional operational groups.
Yeah, that's the other question I would like to make to you. So what are in your opinion, what are the relevant results or the best practices or learnings or tools you obtain from the project?
Okay, so in terms of outputs, as we had a very successful event the first time, the first output was that it was repeated because there was a demand for that. So we ended up in organizing for editions every 2 years. So I shared a link where you can see it was a joint effort. So another result was that we succeeded in pulling efforts from, let's say, European or international level organization working on forestry. So, for example, you see that there is an ecosystem of organization that organized this event together, and it always been growing in the time. So there was an interest. And the last event we organized, we had the possibility also to connect with an interesting European project, which is Rosewood, which is also presented in this event. So the last event was co-organized also thanks to the Rosewood project. And the other side was the practical side for the practitioners, was that they had this opportunity to connect, and from our seminars we generated an opportunity for new projects. I'm sure that also Rosewood, the first project, the Rosewood project, was generated a little bit from the networking in the first brokerage that we organized.
Okay, thank you. And you already talked about it, but if you have something to add in relation of who and what helped you in doing it, I mean the supportive factors and actors.
Yeah, first of all, the first support came from other regions. So in ERIAFF, as I said, we are a group of regions. We have now also a working group on forest innovation, which is called Forested Regions. We have, as I said, more than 80 regions in the ERIAFF. This working group is more than 10 regions that are interested in forestry specifically. So we managed to have a task team to organize this workshop. And from the other side, as I said, we have European Forest Institute, Copa Cogeca, EUSTAFOR, CEPF, ERIN, and other networks like Aeromontana. We pull it together, and with the limited resources, because we don't have a specific budget for that, we shared a small amount of money to organize the event. In the last case, it was also sponsored by the Rosewood. So this is what we are doing, and for next year, we would like to organize the 5th edition. We approached in the past edition also the EIP-AGRI and the EIP-AGRI. We had some support at level of speakers and dissemination. Next edition, we will be keen to organize the 5th edition as a really shared event with the European Commission, the EIP-AGRI, and the EIP-AGRI. I don't know if it's possible. I hope finally we can really have this as a very European brokerage for forest innovation at European level. Yes.
Okay, so thank you very much for your presentation.